A lot of what these councils, government departments and other organisations are up to, they try very much to do it on the QT, so nobody gets to find out anything. Of course, there's a very powerful tool in our arsenal which we can employ to find out stuff. It's called a DSAR, or a Data Subject Access Request, where we can write in, and under Freedom of Information Act rules, we can find out anything we like. There are certain exceptions to that rule where an organisation, they could deem something commercially sensitive or not in the public interest or something like that to stop them from releasing this information. Well, there's a council that was asked by way of a data access request how much they've spent to do with a certain aspect of low traffic networks, neighbourhoods rather, and they came back and said it's commercially sensitive, we're not going to tell you. Well, they didn't get their own way, did they? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. I'm not too bad. Let me know how you are in the comments below. Everything's alright with you? Well, yes, it's all coming out of the woodwork, isn't it? All of the time, everywhere. Little YouTubers like me finding and getting sent info. It's wonderful stuff. I was sent an email, and thank you very much for all your emails, by the way. I really appreciate them coming in with all the information on that, we can put in front of people. And it had a news clipping on it to do with a watchdog which exposed a council's activities to do with £400,000 for low traffic zones. I'll read you this and then you can see what you think. Okay, the data watchdog forced a secretive Labour-run council to reveal it had paid a cycling charity more than £400,000 to help set up a low traffic neighbourhood, or LTN. Campaigners opposed to them used freedom of information laws to ask London's Lambeth Council, London again, to disclose how much it had paid Sustrans, a charitable company that promotes cycling and walking. But for 15 months, the South London Local Authority repeatedly refused to say how much taxpayers' money it had given them. There's the thing. It said the payments were commercially sensitive and disclosure was not in the public interest. That's a usual excuse they use, short of, we don't want to tell you. It was only when campaigners contacted the Information Commissioner, who supported their repeal, that the council last month apologised and revealed 5 years of payments. Sustrans received £126,096 of Lambeth Council taxpayers' money in the financial year 20 to 21, when the local authority began building 5 trial LTNs, which involved closing roads to through traffic. A further £95,916 was paid in 2018, 2019, and £77,456 in 2019-2020. When the council had started consulting the public about them in 2021-2022, the charity received £54,853 and a further £52,662 for part of this financial year. It means that in 5 years they've been paid just short of £407,000. A spokesman for Social and Environmental Justice, which highlights what it sees as the injustices of LTNs, which submitted the data request, said Lambeth's secretive behaviour is typical of the dismissive attitude of many councils towards those who have legitimate concerns about low traffic neighbourhoods. We are in a cost of living crisis, yet central government and councils across the country continue to throw millions of pounds of public money at the charities, private consultants and building contractors that have created a highly lucrative industry around unjust LTN traffic relocation schemes. A Lambeth spokesman said the council was trying to make neighbourhoods fairer and fit for the future. He said the work with Sustrans contributed to this aim of involving our residents. James Cleaton of Sustrand said it is not unusual for charities to support delivery of public services, and it is widely recognised that charities can bring higher levels of innovation and expertise with a return on investment that is more cost effective for the public purse. We understand changes can often be hard for people to get used to. Well, the changes we find hard to get used to are the ones we were never consulted on, or the ones we were told we could consult on and they were going to happen anyway. £400,000 for LTNs, and you can see the strength of feeling around people. Stuff's getting vandalised. I got sent an email through where the old speed limits and all the LTN type signs have been blackered out with paint. I've heard of cameras with Sainsbury's carrier bag. Oh look, I still got mine, and cardboard boxes being put all over them. People do not want this, yet it continues. Another thing as well that I've been made aware of is, you know, these cycling and walking apps. Well, the data is being provided to councils and local authorities so they can see the movements of people, you know, what they get up to, where they go, and then it can help these planners work out how they're going to divide up the different chunks of the areas which they oversee. It's coming, folks, and it's coming at a rate, and you see stories like this all the time. If you've got any more like this you want to share with me, then obviously send it over and I'll put it in front of everybody. Until the next video, toodaloo.